Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 18 of Warlocks Play, where I'm wishing I could be sitting on a heatsink right now because it's damn hot. I'm your host, Deacon, and we're playing HBS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion mod, and we've been doing some time traveling again. I recorded a couple of quote-unquote episodes where I ground out a bunch of low-level missions to get some our Bravo Lance some XP, and that took us about 70 days. Episode 17 ended on day 994, and now we're on 924, so 70 days. We tore a hole through 3 separate systems, running missions, trying to get our standings with the Capellan Confederation up a little bit. We hired some new pilots, Twa and Brucey 2, and also I think we hired Razor in the Lost episode that preceded episode 17. So mentioning that he is on board as well, and already has cracked the record for most number of injuries, stealing that record from Ghost. So let's take a look at the state of our pilots right now. Real quick, won't get too many details. Basically, Bravo Lance was built up in the template of Alpha Lance. So
Orders?
Dirty, who will eventually be a fire support type, will probably do breaching shot much like pot shot. Quack shot will be a line trooper, so he'll get coolant vent, but everybody's got bulwark, and most of them have multi-shot except for Twa
Commander.
and Razor,
I'm here.
who is wounded. They will be, or they already have, as you see, the sensor lock. So they'll be our 2 of our 3 brawler recon types. So yeah, but we brought them quite a ways up, and now they're essentially interchangeable. Someone in Alpha Lance is wounded, someone from Bravo Lance can step in, or if I just want to get Bravo Lance some XP, I don't have to go and do special missions for them. They can pretty much do whatever. In the mech bay, we picked up another Thunderbolt. There was a piece for sale, and we had managed to grab 2 pieces, so I bought it. I think it was 800,000 C-bills. We're doing good on money, so it was worth it. And so we're going to have 3 heavies next time we can do that. Now the Flashpoint we're heading to, however, requires it's going to have tonnage restrictions, much like the prototype Flashpoint. I'm assuming it'll be 200 points for the entire Lance and 55 per mech. So we've got the Hunchback. We've been making great use of that. The Shadowhawk, of course, and the Fire Support Centurion. And we're just going to bring that Blackjack back out of storage and fit it up like we had it before, and that's 200 points, or 200 tons. In engineering, main things, because Razor required so much medical attention, we've got the Medbay 2, and we've been improving recreation facilities on board and also paying everybody a ton of money so that we can get our morale up to 41 and better. At that point, every turn of combat will gain 35 resolve points, which is basically we can do a called shot or vigilance every turn. It's real handy. Speed up fights, let us get better gear, the gear we want, much faster. So yeah, that's the update in a nutshell. And we are headed to, is that the one? Yeah. We're heading to the Capellan Confederation to do the Siege Breaker Flashpoint. So, yeah, here we go.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Let's see. I want to make sure this Blackjack is set up before that Thunderbolt. We're going to have more of a use for it, so we'll quickly throw... We're not going to mess with what we know works real well. No fancy guns on anything. I don't want to strip stuff off of the off of the heavies just to fit these out, and it really shouldn't be necessary. I wish I had some better large lasers, but I don't. We'll throw them in the arms. So a word on weapons accuracy and whatnot. It's worth noting that weapons that are in the arm have a accuracy bonus, and lasers are more accurate in general than anything else in the game. It's a very noticeable difference, and so you can go quite a ways in the game by just having lasers. Alright, so yeah, this is the same fit we had before. Maybe things are in different places, but it's the same thing. Better weaponry, more crit chances, but it's the same blackjack. We got a lot of mileage out of it before. So 10 days for that.
On it.
And one other thing I saw, +2 melee hit. We've got a +3 melee hit gyro here. The gyro doesn't weigh anything, but it does take up 3 slots, so we're going to take that one out and put the +3 in. And yeah, so do that.
Logged and noted.
And put the Thunderbolt to the back of the line. I'm sure it'll finish up these tasks before we get there, but okay. Let's continue on.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
We're going to install a library. I assume one of you can read.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Now technically, what do we got? Holovid Night. See, this is when one of the secondary benefits of having certain upgrades. These options open up. If I didn't have the lounge, obviously, I couldn't do this. I don't want to do it for the senior staff. I think that might make the regular people unhappy. We're just going to do a regular Holovid Night. I honestly don't know what this does, but this seems kind of snooty. So, regular Holovid Night for everybody. Rhino has high spirits. Ant has low spirits. Maybe I should have maybe I should have done the senior staff. Rhino doing hammy one-liners. No way. Brian would never. I was hoping for a morale boost there. Those tags will be gone. High spirits and low spirits. Okay, so high spirits, you basically use half the amount of resolve when you do a called shot or use vigilance on the battlefield. It's handy.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
How long do we got? 8 days. Engineering. Improve library. Oh, let's do this one. Okay, so we've improved the power system and the structure and whatnot. We can improve the drive system. Travel time to and from jump points reduced by 20%. Now the jumping between systems won't be affected, but burning away or into and out of system will be reduced by 20%, which saves us time.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
When we yeah. Anyway, and low spirits doubles the amount of resolve it requires you to burn before you can do a called shot, precision strike, I should say. Come on, jump ship. Go faster. Here we go. Alright. Anything interesting in the store? Oh, wow. I'm tempted to put something like a nice arm mod on the Shadowhawk and take the head-mounted missile launcher out, put a reinforced cockpit there, but I haven't found any reinforced cockpits, first off, or any more. And I'd like to do it for more than just 15 points of damage. That missile launcher does a lot more work than that. Where are you? It's the SRM-4. Now there's an SRM-4 Plus in the store. When we get into orbit, we'll grab that and put that on the Shadowhawk.
Done, Commander.
2 days to financial report.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Okay. 1 more month of extravagant. We'll get the morale effect now. Yeah, worth it. Ha, okay. Brucey 2, Potshot, and Quackshot are in the mess hall building a catapult, not the mech, a medieval catapult out of dried noodles, edible foam, and elastic bands. And I want in on this, so I'm going to supervise. Brucey 2 gains a key insight into the laws of indirect fire. He gets 50 XP, so do Quackshot and Potshot. That's funny.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Okay. Real quick, look at the store again. Anything cool that I could put on something? I think we're using an AC5. That's a nice AC5. Try and grab it. This we're gonna buy to put in the head of. We're doing with the arm mod. We'll buy this. It's not that expensive.
New weapon systems
It
available.
should only take a day. Yeah, 1 day.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I wrapped up then. We're almost completely out of cash.
Oh, Darius, shut up. Okay. Flashpoint. Now, I did voices for the last 2, and nobody complained. So, I'm going to do it again, and if you don't like it, you had your chance. Marina Liao, Capellan Confederation Mercenary Liaison. You're here, good. Time is short, so I won't mince words. Putman General Alistar Dobrescu of the LCAF has placed the industrial megacity of Guthir under siege. For the past 6 weeks, his troops have held the city's 12 million inhabitants at gunpoint, and the planetary militia has proved incapable of removing them. The CCAF is mustering troops to break the siege, but an operation of this scale requires time to assemble. They say that they'll be here in a month at most, but in all likelihood it'll be another 3 before any fresh Capellan mechs hit the ground. By that time, much of Galthio's population will have already starved to death. I intend to do better than that. I'm going to break the siege here now today, and I'm going to use your company to do it. When House Steiner makes a blockade, says Yang, it does it for keeps. Busting through one of their encirclements is going to be a tall order even for us. You got any resources you can lend us to help even the odds? Like a mech tech that doesn't hang out on the bridge, not doing his job? Remnants of the planetary militia are available to assist you, but unfortunately the breakdown of their chain of command has led to serious infighting. To be honest, I'm concerned that without a guiding hand, they'll kill each other before the Lyrians get around to finishing them off, and you need me to bring them together. To the extent that such a feat is possible, the 2 remaining Lance commanders that we have in the field, Lieutenant Azura Cheval Demonstrer and Ellen Jailbird Velasquez, have a history of interpersonal conflict. Still, I'd like you to do what you can. Time is of the essence, so I want you to assist them consecutively, first one and then the other. We can't afford to give the Larians an opportunity to regroup between deployments. Don't worry about us, we'll get the job done. That was what I was hoping to hear. After you've rallied the militia to the best of your ability, I'll contact you to discuss our next steps. Get down there, Commander. Show our enemies what the Confederation does to those who harm upon its people. All of Galthier will be watching. Those hard to pronounce words make me regret that I'm doing the voices. Sumire says, so I guess we're playing babysitter for a couple squabbling militia leaders. Good times. Still, it'd be nice to have some backup on our side. As long as their quarrel doesn't get in the way of us finishing our job, they're welcome to the team. Amen to that. Lady Marina's forward me rendezvous coordinates for the 2 militia leaders, and Cheval's up first. I'll have our people suit up and make sure they're prepared for consecutive deployments. Back to your stations, everybody. Let's get this job done. Okay, well, that makes me wonder. Consecutive deployments. Now, I haven't actually started it yet. Once I actually accept this contract, we're off and running. Dial up. Oh, wow. So we won't be doing any other missions on this planet. Even if we got real friendly with Liao. Yeah, they want more friendship out of us, and I don't know if we're ready for a 3.5 skull mission. Let's take a look at my mech bay real quick. Like, this is what we got for mediums. I could throw the Raven in if something here is too damaged to do a consecutive mission. We've got a deep roster of pilots, so I'm not worried about that. But the question is, should I throw another medium to start getting ready? And if so, what? The obvious answer seems to be the Vindicator, because if it's not, it's 45 tons, which means it could take any of these spots without putting us over our limit. Well, if we get a consecutive deployment, it won't be ready for that. I either do it now.
Got it. Shouldn't be long.
Or not at all.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Mech Bay. Vindicator. Refit. I do have some nice PPCs. Put one in the arm right there. I need some jump jets. And this thing always had an LRM-10. I mean, it's not ideal, but I don't even have any nice LRM-10s. I could put SRMs, and this could just be a long-range weapon to complement some short-range weapons. Yeah, let's do that. SRM-6. SRM ammo in the foot. We can put on a small laser and a medium laser, and this arm here, and the heat sinks. Lots of heat sinks.
There's a lot of activity on the comms. You must be in on the dropship. Probably flying with an escort.
It's not great, but it's decent. 10 days.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, so we'll get a 5th medium mech that can fit anywhere in our medium lance, ready to go just in case one of the other 4 are unable to fight. I have not done this Flashpoint before, so I don't know exactly what it has in store for us. So 2.5 skulls in urban battle. Let's do that. Ha! Well, shows what I know. None of this is even necessary. We have a per mech limit of 75 tons, and the maximum for the unit is 245 tons. We are just fine with our old lance. I feel really silly now with the Hunchback, Centurion, Thunderbolt, and Orion. Well, it'll still work. We're 20 minutes into the episode and we haven't shot anything or seen any explosions yet. I apologize for that. Mercy. Pot shot in the LRM Centurion. Wrecker in the Hunchback. Ghost in the T-Bolt. We're not exceeding anything, right? It'll tell us. I'm still learning things about this game, folks. I didn't even realize that the limits could be or would be anything but the 55-200. I don't think we could slip in that other Thunderbolt. We were at the tonnage limit for the Lance. Well, we got plenty of backup mechs for consecutive operations if something gets too damaged. Consecutive operations, when you have after you complete a mission, you kind of immediately go into another one. Now all the armor on your mechs get repaired. Supposedly that's a easy fix in the Battletech universe, but past that, any internal damage, any damaged components, any blown off modules or limbs do not get replaced or repaired. So having a backup mech or 2 or 3 makes sense.
Command interface initiated.
Lieutenant Azura Cheval whatever. Commander Hrolstov, Lieutenant Azura blah 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 here. We appreciate the assistance because we're gonna need it. It's like, what the heck is that? It's like a hologram advertisement. We identified a Lyrian Atlas moving through the museum district. Thankfully enough, the beast appears to have soaked up a lot of punishment over the course of the siege. Why the Lyrians haven't sent it in for repairs yet is beyond me. Maybe they're having trouble with their supply chain. I don't know. Could be plain old hubris. It's an Atlas, king of the battlefield. The Lyrians expect you to take one look at it and shit yourselves and run screaming for the hills. So why bother keeping it in full repair? Normally I'd be like, yeah, and get off the comms, but I'm going to allow it because that was funny. Whatever the rationale, we got an extremely juicy target right in front of us. With your Lance's help, I intend to destroy that target. Deal? That's what's in our contract, Lieutenant. Let's get it done. My Lance is taking the field, Commander. Let's show these Lyrian bastards that they aren't as tough as they think they are. Alright, what did you bring? something fast, a javelin, and we're already in combat. Alright, as much as I'd like to, the chances of us capturing this Atlas are like very low. It's already damaged heavily, and he's got, and my allies here are going to shoot it. If it gets knocked on the ground, they'll take aim shots at the center torso because they don't care. So that's unfortunate. Realistically, the only way that we could probably capture it is a headshot. Would have to be really lucky. We'll get a Atlas part. That's handy, but I don't know if we're going to get much more than that.
Waiting for orders.
Kind of a shame,
I hear ya.
but whatever.
Receiving you. Roger.
Yeah, it's got shoddy armor, so it's only half of its normally very formidable amount of armor.
Good to go.
I'm your spaniel.
Good to go. On my way.
I'm here.
I mean, I would obviously love to have an Atlas, but they don't fit in quite that well right now with our more mobile type of lance.
Waiting for orders.
They're just not quite ready for prime time yet.
I leap. I soar.
Calm down, buddy. We still haven't even killed the Atlas yet. That javelin's like, no, thank you.
What can I do for ya?
Oh, this resolve bonus is so nice.
Time to fly.
Ricker, if you would cut his firepower in half, that'd be great. Sorry about that, folks. Hit the microphone. Actually, pop his head off.
Tell me what to do.
Got one.
Let's do this. Knocking on target. Inflicted some heavy damage.
That'll do it. That's too bad, but whatever. Ironically, if you want to capture a target, it needs to be like in good shape when you first encounter it. Otherwise, you have to control the amount of damage you put into it. really,
ready.
really precisely, and having a whole second lance here just meant that that wasn't going to happen.
Acknowledged. Welcome,
This is one of the things I don't really like too much about the whole
Everything you got.
movement system. Oh no, an urban mech. The urban mech with the PPC is nicknamed the suburban mech, by the way. Ooh, a hatchet man. Yeah, shoot them, not me. Shadowhawk, urban mech, hatchet man.
standing by.
Okay. These guys are all fresh.
Good to go. On the move. Firing on target.
Yeah, real problem is that we're not gonna be able to take our time knocking things down, blowing specific parts off the mechs. Our allies are going to. Darius up in orbit, like, yeah, no problem. We'll take some shots for you. Like, Darius, shut up.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Wrecker. You're gonna just sprint up here and you can get into the fight next turn. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Wrecker's like, I've been in this mission for 12 minutes. I haven't killed anything yet. Did you just go toe-to-toe with a hatchet man? Because that seems like a really bad idea. But its right leg is damaged. I have an idea.
Ready for orders. Move order received.
$25. Mercy, that man's about to die. That's no laughing matter. He's a human being.
They will be done.
I would say a human being like you, but I have my doubts. I've seen your service record. Yeah, right there.
Up high. Roger that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
How's that hatchet man doing? Wow, real close.
Good to go.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Nope. Didn't hit that torso. Why is an enforcer going hand to hand with a hatchet man?
What can I do for you? Affirmative.
Let's just finish off this thing. I'm gonna turn off a couple lasers just to keep my heat low.
Here we go. Should have run when you had the chance.
There you go. Nice shooting, Cheval. Now we just got 2 Shadowhawks to deal with. Alright, let's see. Assuming I'm going to try and grab that one Atlas part, I can't take either of these Shadowhawks intact. Well, I mean, I won't get the whole thing.
I live to serve.
Yes, right here. Cover.
Firing jump jet.
Turn all your guns on, Ghost. And just dig a hole in his back, would you?
Welcome to my album. That's a kill.
Well done, Ghost. From hero to 0.
What's up, boss?
Not Ghost, the Shadowhawk. Ghost is my hero.
Heading out. That hit something good.
Where are you going?
Yes, boss.
Ready, set.
Yeah, this is not where you want to be.
Commencing Alpha Strike. Bang! You're dead.
Nice work, Commander. Larians are going to piss themselves when they find out what happened to their scout. Oh, they'll be furious. If I know the Larians, they'll redirect every assault mech in a 20-mile radius to come stamp us out. We'll lead them on a mere chase, lure them far away from the front lines, and then double back for your push to break through the siege. Sounds like a plan. If you don't need us anymore, we'll move on to support your sister Lance in the Jessup Downs. Word of the wise, Valera. The woman you're dealing with is no better than the Larians. In some ways, she may be worse. She'll do her best to charm you, but trusting her would be a mistake. Watch your back. Tell us how you really feel. Thanks for the heads up. We'll see you again when we group at Militia HQ. All of you are out.
Mission successful.
Little bit of money. Pelins like us a little more, Lyrians like us a little less. How come we're liked by them? I don't remember doing so many missions for them. Well, we must have. We don't have to pull anybody out for a consecutive mission. Everybody's in really good shape. I don't... Yeah, we're taking the Atlas part. And we'll take the Hatchman part because we will finish a Shadowhawk. Which means we'll sell that Shadowhawk and get some money. And let's see what else we get. Didn't get the Urban Mech part. Oh, darn. Nothing else of value. But an Atlas part's really good.
Back online.
Alright, so this Shadowhawk is like the one we use with the missiles on it, except they pulled a lot of armor off. I'm clicking. There we go. They pulled a lot of armor off to give it more firepower, and we're just gonna sell it. And we're not changing anything here. Just another urban battle. Give me another Atlas part, guys. That would be swell. Former militia member and paroled felon. I think I'm getting why Cheval doesn't trust her. Oh, that's why our call sign's Jailbird. That makes sense. A Heavy Steiner Patrol Lance. We're going to help her take that down. Now, consecutive missions, we don't decide on the salvage and pay, so it automatically assigned us 2, 8, and a 658,000 C-bill paycheck. So, we won't be taking a full mech here unless RNG favors us in the after the mission, but we'll try and get as many good parts as we can. And here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Commander Rostov, we've been waiting for you. Welcome to Jessup Downs, the unofficial armpit of Gothier. For some reason, the Lyrians have seen fit to send one of their heavy trolls in our direction. We could use your help to eliminate it. We got your back, Jailbird. See to it that you and your lance have ours. Don't worry, Oliveira. We've been holding our own for a long time, both now and off the battlefield. We know how to protect one another when it counts. We're on the field and ready to fight, Commander. You turn their asses our way, and we'll give them a nice hard kick. Roger that, Jailbird. Let's take them out. Where you going, little guy? Alright, so we got a javelin. Vindicator. Hatchet Man. And those are just our friends. And they've sensor locked an urban mech for us. That's handy.
Commander.
Unknown mechs and this urban mech. Okay, well, the really sad thing is we'll be hitting the urban mech from the side where its big gun is mounted. We may blow its large weapon off before it ever gets a
On my
chance to
way.
fire it. Hot shot. If you would start the music, please.
Firing on target.
Looks like our allies are taking the cue.
Waiting for orders.
Wrecker needs to sprint and get up in the mix as quick as she can. Let's see, is the sprint faster than the jump? Yes.
Pedal to the metal.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Double time.
Ghost is double timing.
What's up, boss? Moving out. Affirmative. No retreat.
Now see, this is the advantage of the improved resolve, or improved morale up on the ship. We're almost at full resolve already. Our first shot's gonna be... Ow. Our first shot's gonna be a beaut.
Good to go. I leap. I soar. Uh-huh. Everything you got. And stay down.
As I was saying. Okay, we got Shadowhawk. Shooting at Jailbird. Two Shadowhawks. 2D and 2H. I don't know what this is yet.
Good to go. Confirmed.
I'll have Ghost split his fire. Put these bigger ones on B, and this one will use the breaching shot rule to ignore this guy's bulwark or brace or whatever he did.
Multiple targets confirmed.
He's still hard to hit, but when they do hit, damage reduction doesn't apply. Three Shadowhawks. This game could use an improved camera. Jailbird, you are in a Vindicator. You really shouldn't be out there exposed to that level of firepower.
Ready for orders. Up high. Roger that.
And they're lighting Gilbert up. He touches an arm. It doesn't really feel like a whole lot I can do about it. I can kind of get their attention with Wrecker, but... I'm not in cover. And I'm basically like, shoot me, so I'm going to take Vigilance. And then Precision Strike the Shadowhawk center torso just to get him off the table. Turn off a laser. I got a heat problem, but whatever.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Okay, so between the Precision Strike and the leg going down, and the knockdown, I should say, he should be pushed to the last initiative stage, so he won't be getting up. Someone will kill him before. Jailbird's lost an arm.
Let's do this. Moving out. Engage.
Alright. Like I said, somebody killed that Shadowhawk. Is that a hit? Nope.
Receiving you. Location confirmed.
I'll put this guy on the ground now.
Firing a full salvo. I think I hit something good.
You've got no arms.
I await your command. Behold, I take flight. May I enter? No armor. Next destroyed.
Yeah.
Another Larian Lance coming in. The Javelin shooting the Shadowhawk in the butt.
I hear ya.
Wrecker needs to cool down. We'll jump back
Ready,
here.
set.
Sensor lock this guy. That'll take 2 of his pips off
Sensors locked on.
and make it harder for his shots to hit. What kind of indicator is that? Okay. So the Shadowhawk jumped over here, took a shot at the cicada. And where'd you go?
Receiving you. Copy that. Roger that.
Hatchet Man's up there overheating, so he's cicada running behind the Steiner Shadowhawk, shooting it in the back.
Yes, Commander.
Commander? Coordinates received. Targeting pouring out this way.
Standing by. I'm going. I think I hit something good.
Hot damn! Let's.
Another Lance coming in.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Target acquired. Critical hit, Commander.
Half a mech left.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Mostly moving Wrecker towards the next set of targets.
Special delivery!
Oh my.
Good to go.
Alright, we just need a graze on the center turret.
Mech destroyed.
I live to serve. Up high.
And let's start moving towards this second lance. Steiner Panther. Doesn't make any sense any more than a Larian Hatchet Man.
How's it going? Acknowledged. Locking on target.
Basically, since we're getting so much resolve, I just burned some to make that shot more accurate. We will get it back probably before it ever becomes an issue. Jailbird, you're gonna...
I hear ya. Got it.
Let's see what else we got here.
I've got a sensor lock.
A Griffin 1S.
We've got an unknown on sensor.
Orders?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna possibly be able to keep that
On the way.
Vindicator alive.
Double time.
Which, I don't know if it's
Orders?
like really my responsibility. She's like a named individual though, so you'd think that the mission's gonna require her to survive. But it's not. The Lance has to evacuate safely, which basically
Got
means
it.
survive. Yes, shoot at me. I'm in heavy mech, I can take it.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Oh, we lost the lock on the Panther. Actually, this will be the most useful thing I can do.
On it. Targets destroyed.
Good to go.
This mission's pretty chaotic. I dig it. Wreckers are like walking to Chloe, like, what up? I got a hunchback. Oh, wow. What his legs do? Legs. Don't look so hot, mister.
Got it. Want some more, huh?
What was that? That was a lot of missiles. That might have been a trebuchet.
Nice try.
You shoot Wrecker, you just make her mad.
Yeah, Commander. Copy that. Firing.
I'm receiving you. Roger that. Welcome to my outlet. Ooh, that hit something good.
Let's hit him hard.
That leg still isn't dead. Ooh.
So far, so good.
The PPC shot trimmed Ghost mustache.
Waiting on you, Commander. Affirmative.
Somebody please blow this damn thing's leg off.
Tell me what to do. Another hit like that and you're toast.
This Griffin is taking a lot of abuse.
Yes, boss?
Where's this cicada? There it is.
Position confirmed.
Now he's gone around and flanked us pretty effectively with this cicada. It's hard to hit, that's why I'm using precision strike.
Acknowledged.
to have made much of a difference. Our allied hatchetman.
They will be done.
We've got a lot of things going on. I don't even know what this guy is.
Got it, Commander. Multiple enemies locked in.
Waiting for orders. Confirm. Confirm. Solid connection on that one.
It's hard to get
What can
Wrecker
I
to
do
get
for
into
ya?
melee range when all these guys are jumping on buildings and stuff.
You betcha.
Who's hiding over here, though? Ah, it's a trebuchet, like I thought. Mr. Trebuchet, why don't you... lose half your weaponry? Wrecker can't help but blow up buildings.
Standing by. Roger that. Reporting negative damage.
That Hatchetman's been like running around for 4 turns not doing anything. I don't even understand how Jailbird's still alive.
I'm your spaniel. Peekaboo.
I'm ready for orders. Confirmed. Taking the shot. Give them everything you got.
This is a real punching match. But there hasn't been a whole lot of punching.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, Wrecker really wants to punch somebody, and it just isn't happening because of the terrain. Like, I can't walk across this as a pit. I gotta jump. I can run over here. I think I'll go here and shoot that panther in the back.
On my way.
It's not very glamorous, but it's a job that needs to get done.
Here we go. Yeah, critical hit.
Maybe our allies can get their hatchet man in the game. Pot shot getting shot.
Waiting for orders.
So pot shot's relatively fresh. We'll back him up into cover just because it's a smart thing to do. This Griffin is real close to going.
Taking the shot.
There we go.
Target eliminated.
Like the Kentaro in this one assassination mission from a while back. It's just the damage gets spread around and they keep staying alive. Then all of a sudden, everything blows up at once. Don't you do it. You
Internal structure damage.
little asshole.
Waiting for orders. Engaging.
That ought to slow you down, you little shit. Cicadas are pretty obnoxious. They're very fast medium mechs. Basically, think a Locust with a lot more armor.
Commander? On my way. Putting my weight into it. Reporting critical hit.
We'll do that just to cool down. Took him out too. Good. Alright. These guys were pretty obnoxious, but we're getting the hang of things now.
Light damage. Holding firm. Let's do this. Target locked in. Target neutralized.
Speaking of living too long, how in the heck? Yeah, one shot, you're dead. We need to kill it or
Good to go.
distract whatever this is over here. I'll do that by doing this. Jump behind it. Precision strike. Center torso. I don't care about heat. Well, I don't want to shut down though.
Hey, buddy! Behind you! My heat's getting pretty high!
Hey look, their hatchman's still not doing anything.
Yes, Commander. Rolling.
So that Larry and Hatchetman in the second part of this fight has not even fired a shot.
Orders?
I just don't even know what's going on, really.
Location confirmed. Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Ah! And there's more where that came from.
Good to go.
Looks like this is going to be the last LRM shot
Roger
out of
that.
Hot Shot.
Target confirmed. That hit something good. Commander? Acknowledged. Target acquired. Enemy down.
Oh, I missed something. Oh, well, apparently Jailbird had relations with the other Lance commander's husband. This is a very melodramatic episode of Warlocks play. Past doesn't matter right now, future we need to be concerned with. Keep your comms open. Lady Marina will be in contact soon to discuss our next steps. Roger that, Jailbird out.
Mission successful.
Sorry about skipping through that. So these guys just don't hate each other, they have history. Maybe gals. A little bit beat up. Wait, where did the Hunchback take damage? Oh, from the heat. That's right. Overheated. What are we taking? No fancy mods. We only get 2 pieces. That Griffin 1S did a really impressive showing. I was thinking about grabbing a piece of that, but take the 2H. Nice. Lots of mech parts. Those are worth money. Well, I think one way or another that's going to be the end of episode 18 here. I think we've got some dialogue and then we'll cut the recording and Commander Rostov, Chevelle, Jailbird, you've all done well. Thanks to actions learned, Commonwealth's forces have been divided. Battle mix that should be standing sentry are instead chasing ghosts. Their absence presents us with an opportunity for your families. For your home, we must take advantage of it. Your target is a Zygal House, a hardened structure within spitting distance of Militia HQ. The architect of the siege, Putman General Alistair Dobrescu, is there. Dobrescu has blockaded the city for personal reason. If he dies, the siege will die with him. Personal reasons, huh? I'd appreciate it if you could expand on that. The Hauptmann General has initiated the siege of the annulment of his marriage. His former bride, whom I will not name, fled the Commonwealth for her own safety. At my request, she was granted sanctuary in Gauthier. The siege was Dobrescu's response. He's a dead man. I'll choke him till his tongue goes purple, then rip it out and strangle him with it. Our people have languished in torment, and for what? This rat pig bastard's marital woes? It's funny hearing a sentiment like that coming from you. An old saying about pots and kettles come to mind. This isn't the time. No, it isn't, but you should hold on to that anger, mech warriors. You'll need it soon enough. Commander, you've done a superb job rallying our troops. Now I need you to lead them. Destroy the Zygal House, eliminate Dobrescu, and lift the siege. I'll be in contact when the job is done. Killing Dobrescu may put an end to the siege, but it won't be enough. We need to make sure there's someone left to pick up the pieces after the siege has been lifted. That means protecting Militia HQ, even if we should divide our forces to do it. Oh boy. We're going to have to bring down the Zygal House and defend Militia HQ against possible counterattacks simultaneously. That's a dicey proposition, I know, but it's where we're at. This is all hands on deck situation, Chevelle. It means you and your jailbird are going to have to stop bickering and work together. With respect, Commander will not deploy with that woman, period. She tried to kill me. Did she tell you that? She planted 8 inches of steel in one of my kidneys. I nearly bled out before the medics got to me. These people don't mess around. And I spent the last 2 years of my life wasting away in a windowless cell because of it. Seeing the inside of a Capellan prison, Commander? Trust me, you don't want to. Breaking the siege meant one chance to redeem yourself and won't let anybody take it from me. I'll even fight alongside Chevelle if I have to. I won't give you the chance, Velasquez. You're beyond redemption and you belong in that cell. Commander Rostov, you need to make a choice. Will you deploy alongside a backstabber or you take the field with me? Either way, I intend to do my duty. I'm a proud member of the Mitchell Planetary Militia, and I will defend my home. Let's see. Ooh, okay, decisions. Do I deploy with Chevelle, Jailbird, or by myself? Like I said, I haven't run this before. I'm not sure what the best decision is. Looking at what their Lance makeup was, though, Chevelle had an Enforcer, and well, actually, they're both kind of suicidal. Chevelle went melee in a Enforcer versus a Hatchet Man. That's not bright. Meanwhile, Jailbird just was like, hey, shoot me while I stand on top of this building. Oh, now I'm over here. But it was a really good distraction. So, but I'm inclined to take Chevelle because she was in an Enforcer, and that's better than Vindicator. I don't know what doing it alone entails. I do have an idea what the next mission's going to be like, and it's an attack defend. They're not kidding. You have to defend one location while attacking another, and there's like waves of incoming troops, so we want good backup. And that means I think we're going to take Chevelle. Stronger and better than hers. I don't know. That Hatchet Man running around doing nothing and you just being a bird on a wire doesn't really make sense. If I take down Dobrescu, Labor Marina may throw her weight beyond getting me a pardon. So if I'm doing it whether you want me or not. If you know it's good for you, stay out of my way. So look, she's gonna hop in without our help or blessing. That's about what I expected. When you remain wary of her when we take the field, she's a dangerous woman with something to prove. We'll keep our eyes open. As will I, and shows her face, I'll kill her myself. Hello? Alright, so that's going to be the end of episode 18. Cut the recording. Probably start right in on episode 19. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.